everyone, and welcome to Brooks Closet, the perfect store for your custom piece, specifically for you. Brooks Closet not only have or starting with the Bossy Gloss collection, but we have an array of colors that are available for your needs. The range of colors that you can see above is available for immediate purchase. Not only do we have the Bossy Gloss collection available, we also have other items available as well. We have an array of different designer-inspired candles, you guys. So here are some of the items we have available. We have wall art, specifically custom, to custom apparel t-shirts for women, men, and children. Brooks Closet is going to be your last stop for your custom needs. Just take a look. You won't be disappointed. Please visit www.brookscloset.com. I can also be reached on Instagram at BrooksCEO_closet and YouTube at Brooks Closet.
But you a ratting ass, a capping ass. You be all up in the mix till I catch your ass. When I catch your ass, I'ma fuck you up. I throw my hands out with it, she keep backing up. It ain't a bitch you around that can back you up. Talking all that shit but can't back it up. Just another lame bitch who be acting tough. Another weird ass bitch who really know what's up. I ain't ducking no action, I get busy. Me and they last bitch with me. Me and they last bitch gon' move out. All my bitches gon' ride, that's with me. Bitches pulled up, wishing they could roll on me. Bitch just told on me, cause I act up. It ain't no controlling me. Bitch just fold on me, you a rat. Your baby father got booked for drugs. Whole damn time you told. You a rat. I caught the bitch talking all that shit on the gram, that's what she told. You a rat. Oh my God, here she come, move out her way, that bitch a rat. Do not slide on that bitch side, she do not ride, that bitch a rat. Your baby father got booked for drugs. Whole damn time you told. You a rat. I caught the bitch talking all that shit on the gram, that's what she told. You a rat. Oh my God, here she come, move out her way, that bitch a rat. Do not slide on that bitch side, she do not ride, that bitch a rat. You a cop calling, slider stalling, never gonna pop out, bitch. Soon as a real bitch slide, you snitch. Whole damn time you ain't nothing but a bitch. I got bail money and my lawyer fees, getting paid by my niggas so my lawyer free. You a ratting ass bitch telling all the tea. Why the ratting ass bitches always coming for me? I don't understand that shit. I don't want beef for the bitch that snitch. I don't want beef for the broke down hoe. All that talk be broke hoe shit. Cheap ass shoes with a broke hoe drip. Fucking on the bum nigga broke hoe dick. I don't got time for jail today. Bitch go ahead with your ratting ass shit. Your baby father got booked for drugs. Whole damn time you told. I caught the bitch talking all that shit on the gram, that's what she told. Oh my God, here she come, move out her way, that bitch a rat. Do not slide on that bitch side, she do not ride, that bitch a rat. Your baby father got booked for drugs. Whole damn time you told. I caught the bitch talking all that shit on the gram, that's what she told. Oh my God, here she come, move out her way, that bitch a rat. Do not slide on that bitch side, she do not ride, that bitch a rat. You a rat. You a rat. You a rat. You a rat.
What's going on, family? Look at my sisters in the building. Andrea, Diva. What's going on, ladies? Hold on, y'all. I got one more. And then we're going to get into this commentary real quick. This ain't no professional commentary, but I can tell you this. It's going to be strategic commentary. It ain't going to be professional, but it's going to be some realizations going on up in here. I'm just going to say that. And I'm getting ready to point them out. Point them out, point them out, point them out. What's a sale, what's a sale, what's a mouse, Swizzy. I'm just saying. It ain't gonna take that long neither. Cause I'm frying some chicken right now.
All y'all bitches want beef with a bitch like me, and I ain't never beef with a bitch like you, and I ain't never fucking with a nigga who'll fuck with a bitch like you. And you don't want smoke with a bitch like me, and you don't want beef with a bitch like me, and you don't want meat with a bitch like me, and you don't know a bitch that street like me. All y'all bitches want beef with a bitch like me, and I ain't never beef with a bitch like you, and I ain't never fucking with a nigga who'll fuck with a bitch like you. And you don't want smoke with a bitch like me, and you don't want beef with a bitch like me, and you don't want meat with a bitch like me, and you don't know a bitch that street like me. I'm on some shit today. I did some shit today. I got the cash, I got the bag, doing some shit today. I got a different lay. I threw the Gucci on. I'm fucking your man, he paid the tab. I put the coochie on him. Bitch, I don't fuck with you. Bitch, you told on me. I had caught today. Shit, I'm supposed to be in them jails doing time, but my lawyer, he a beast. I beat every single case, now I'm fucking up the streets. You was an old hoe. You a mad bitch. You a joke. You a broke. You a sad bitch. On my line, texting Rocky, look, you know that I'm his wife. Won't you go and find your own, cause you're fucking up my life, huh? All y'all bitches want beef with a bitch like me, and I ain't never beef with a bitch like you, and I ain't never fucking with a nigga who'll fuck with a bitch like you. And you don't want smoke with a bitch like me, and you don't want beef with a bitch like me, and you don't want meat with a bitch like me, and you don't know a bitch that street like me. All y'all bitches want beef with a bitch like me, and I ain't never beef with a bitch like you, and I ain't never fucking with a nigga who'll fuck with a bitch like you. And you don't want smoke with a bitch like me, and you don't want beef with a bitch like me, and you don't want meat with a bitch like me, and you don't know a bitch that street like me. You a player, huh? You got paper, huh? You in the field, you got cash, niggas hating, huh? Bitches crazy, huh? They want your baby, huh? But oh, not me, I'm too real. I be chasing after bags. You a hoe. You got pussy every corny nigga had. You a lame bitch. You a strange bitch. I talk money, you talk broke. Different language. Like I'm a jag, you a cab. Switch your lanes, sis. All y'all bitches want beef with a bitch like me, and I ain't never beef with a bitch like you, and I ain't never fucking with a nigga who'll fuck with a bitch like you. And you don't want smoke with a bitch like me, and you don't want beef with a bitch like me, and you don't want meat with a bitch like me, and you don't know a bitch that street like me. All y'all bitches want beef with a bitch like me, and I ain't never beef with a bitch like you, and I ain't never fucking with a nigga who'll fuck with a bitch like you. And you don't want smoke with a bitch like me, and you don't want beef with a bitch like me, and you don't want meat with a bitch like me, and you don't know a bitch that street like me.
So, good afternoon, everybody. Hey, Miss Nikki, baby. Miss Nikki, baby, is in the building. Tammy Farrell is in the building. Of course, my diva, baby. Hey, Roxy, we fighting. Hey, ain't no all A. Hey, Roxy, we fighting, sis. Where you been, girl? Where you been at? Miss Lady T Dixon in the building. Andrea. Check out all my sissy pools. All right, look, y'all. This ain't going to be no long live. This going to be a very cute, ignorant. No, I ain't going to be too ignorant. Wait a minute. Let me make sure I'm saying this shit right. Fuck it. I'm just going to be me. That's all. I ain't even get ready to sit here and even try to be something that I ain't. And I'm going to sit here and I'm going to get it in because I will be going live in a little bit. Once I get finished frying this chicken and getting situated and settled down, I will be going back live to do commentary. I don't want to concentrate or confuse the two, okay? Because this is not commentary, what I'm getting ready to do. What I'm getting ready to spill right now is knowledge. What I'm getting ready to spill right now is realizations. What I'm getting ready to spill is shit that bitches wish they could do. And that is keep it real with themselves and keep it real with others. I'm going to say some motherfucking names because I don't want you bitches to get misconstrued. I need for you hoes to know who I'm talking about. See, because I ain't getting ready sugar-coated and be dickman and dodging around shit. I ain't getting ready to sit up here and be like, that person did this. Oh, I was doing all this for a long time, for a whole year, and da 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 da. Nah, bitch, I'm gonna say your motherfucking name so you know where the fuck I am saying and where I am coming from. Now, my only question is, I just want to know. I just want to know. And I just want to know because I'm going to always be real. I don't give a fuck what I said. Let's start there. For some reason or another, grown ass women who are older than me, much older than me, technically they may be even old enough to be my mama if they was fucking at 11, right? They could be old enough to be my mama. Still want to suck my dick. I ain't got a dick, bitch, so you can't suck my dick. You got to lick my cooch, right? All right. So let me bring it back. I ain't going to be too rude. Because what I don't understand is if I offer or we both say we squashing the issue and we're not going to talk about one another and it goes good as long as it favors you, it's going good. As long as it's favoring you, it's going good. So then one would say, well, what do you mean, Brooke, by favoring the person, the one person, not the other? When I came into YouTube, when I became a content creator, I wasn't just beefing with one person. It was a channel who had a lot of people on it, and the channel split three ways. Some stayed with her, some went with me, and some went their own ways. So the people who stayed with her, I wasn't only just beefing with her, and I'm talking about TG Breaking News. I wasn't just beefing with her, but I was beefing with her and her people. My people who left, we were beefing with them. Okay? The people who left, they just left. They ain't never said nothing else. They kept moving, what it was, what it was. All right. So it was a whole year. It was due. Right? All right. She reached out to some of my people. My people said, listen, Brooke wanna, y'all, I wanna have a conversation because I'm tired of it. She called me. I can pull my records on my phone to show who called who first. She called me. We had a good conversation. It was done and over with. We was good. It was a little mishap in it for a few weeks, but after that, it was cool. No issues. But not until the other motherfucking day when I clicked on my live and I said that I'm ready to end it with all the motherfuckers, meaning Victoria, Brooklyn, and all the rest of the other ladies. Now, last night, I get a lot of grief. Why? Are you mad that I'm woman enough to settle my issues with Victoria, who was your best friend? Why are you mad at me? Why are you mad at me? Because me and Victoria said we're not going to talk about each other no more. I'm confused. Ain't that what you wanted? Ain't that what you wanted? Did you not want for all of us to chill? So because I went live and I said that I wanted to solve my issues and not argue with these other four women, and I spoke to Victoria, shout out to motherfucking Victoria. I spoke to Victoria. She clicked my link. We chitted, and we said we're not going to talk about each other no more. Right? Because I think that's what we said. And we ended off at that. But then last night, TG Breaking News goes live and was in her feelings about something. So in the whole time, throughout the entire live, she was talking shit. She never put a name on it. But I'm going to tell you where she put a name on it at. At the end of the live, she put a name on it. And at the end of that live, she said, yeah, I ain't going to be over there begging for no money. Yeah, you said your husband rich. Bitch, I did say my husband rich. I sure did. And I also said that I asked my husband to buy me a laptop and he told me no. Bitch, he pays all the other motherfucking bills. He said, no, it's recreation and I'm not buying you a laptop that costs $1,500 and I'm paying your bills, your car payment, your insurance, your mortgage. I'm paying your bills. I'm not buying a laptop. That's exactly what he said. Did I not come and say that to y'all? Did I not come and say that my husband told me he ain't buying me shit? Did I not come and say I just want to make sure that I'm keeping it real with my people. How the fuck they keep or try to keep keeping shit real with their people. I don't gotta lie. I don't gotta lie about nothing. When I first asked and when I first even thought about the whole entire situation and how it would look on me, I had a conversation with myself first. Don't you think I had that conversation with myself first? And don't you think that if I ain't 100% honest about anything that I do, see, you so worried about what I do. You so worried about being on my channel. You so worried about being in my bushes watching what I do, and you can't even grow your channel, sis. Why you can't grow your channel? Why you only have 10 to 15 people, excuse me, why you only have 8 to 10 people in your channel when you go live? Can you answer that question? See, you so worried about what me and Victoria doing that you got mad with me all over again because I squashed my issues with Victoria. What the fuck is wrong with you? Are you okay? See, and I'm going to tell you how to some fuck shit. Because the bitch gonna go live and say, she fucking with me. I ain't say nothing because that video not there. Bitch, nah. That video exists. And I know the people who was in that video, so I want them people to not act like what I'm talking about ain't happened. Because the video was deleted now. It's not there any longer, of course. It's not going to be there. See, the shit that happened in the wee hours in the mornings, people talk shit, say shit about you, and then they delete their videos. And then when you come and say something back to them, you crazy, bro. Ain't nobody say that. No, bitch, I ain't crazy. I know what the fuck I heard. I wasn't dreaming. I heard exactly what the fuck I heard. As she always do, humping in the middle of the camera, humping the fucking camera, showing her funky ass coochie, her nasty ass butt. Listen here. The one thing for sure and two things for certain, I'm not going to tolerate is a fuck bitch. I'm not going to tolerate that. If you're going to keep that shit real with me, let's keep that shit real. But what you're not going to do is play with me. See, you thinking we playing with you, bitch. We not playing with you. Because me and Victoria's situation ain't had shit to do with you. That was me and Victoria's situation. And because me and Victoria squashed out issues, now you in your feelings. I'm confused. What the fuck is you mad for? God needs to work on healing your heart. Because I asked God to work on healing mine. And that is why me and Victoria spoke to one another. It ain't have nothing to do with nobody else but me and God's conversation first. And then me and Victoria had a conversation. See, the difference between you bitches and me, and I'm not talking about you, Victoria. I'm talking about TG and the other fuck bitches who like to do this type shit. You bitches, you ain't even say my name. You talk 3 hours cold talk shit about me last night, and you ain't even have enough energy or guts to say my fucking name. When I started this live, I was saying who the fuck I was talking to, why I'm talking about her. What it up? Instead of you being in my bushes, watching what I'm doing, watching my growth, watching my prosperity, watching me talk to my people, bitch, I don't give a fuck if I'm on this bitch begging from sun up to sundown. That ain't none of your motherfucking business. You should be begging for your numbers to come up, bitch. You should be begging for motherfuckers not to click on your shit and say, oh, damn, this bitch drunk again tonight. That's what you should be begging for. You should be begging to mind your motherfucking business and stay out of other motherfucking people's business. Because not once did neither one of us even say your motherfucking name when we had our conversation. You were referenced. You were referenced as those other people. So for you to bring your old ass on this goddamn platform and pissy fit, right? Have a fucking meltdown. I don't know what the fuck you was having last night. About some shit that you have no control over. You worrying about my fucking platform. You worrying about me asking my people for money. You should be asking your motherfucking people for money because, bitch, the way it look, you ain't making none. You ain't making none. I'm keeping shit real with my motherfucking people. And I put a note on it. And I said, this ain't got nothing to do. This don't have anything to do with me having this as a necessity. I also told my people, if they have it, they have it. If they don't, they don't. Because this is something that I want. And it's not a necessity. Right? That's what I did, right? But instead, I got a jealous ass motherfucker who in the beginning, I really didn't think you was jealous. But now I have no other option but to believe that you are jealous. How about you keep my name or keep me out of your mouth? How about you go live and do your own shit? Stop trying to steal what I'm doing. Now you want to make lipstick. Bitch, I've been doing lipstick for a whole year plus. Now you want to do clothes. Bitch, I've been doing clothes for a whole year plus. Every time I change my hair up and I do my hair, you want to do it the same way. I'm okay with that. If I am an inspiration for all you motherfuckers, guess what? I'm okay with that because I know I'm doing my best and putting into me. So if y'all are looking at me and y'all are saying, let me step my game up, that I'm doing something right, I'm doing something right at that point. Because right now, what y'all not going to do is come back and disrespect me after you didn't try to copy my motherfucking style. That's where my issue come in. If you're going to copy my style, if you're going to come in, try to be like me, try to talk like me, try to open up businesses like me, try to do this like me, at least put a motherfucking name on it, bitch, and respect me. That's what you need to do. Not try to come and disrespect the bitch who you just stole everything from. What type of bitches do that? What type of bitches do that? Oh, yeah, we know them type bitches very well. And I will call them out each and every time. Sad part about this is every single thing that I'm saying, every single person, 51 people who is in this chat right now, that's the combination of both my main channel and my live channel. And that's not even a peak. This is just a little tad bit because I didn't even schedule this. I just came live, right? Every single person, besides maybe one or two, understand exactly where the fuck I'm coming from and have saw every single thing that I am saying right now. We saw it play out. We watched it play out from beginning to now. Every piece. Because I promise you, when it's just was you and I who were not arguing back and forth, you were happy. You ain't had no issues. When you saw me beefing with them, yeah, you was okay with that because you even was beefing with them. Mm-hmm. It was cool. I had to check you and let you know what my fucking name was, and it wasn't a crook. It was Brooke, right? I checked you, and then after that, we ain't had no more issues, right? Hold on real quick. My bad, y'all. So, like I was saying, y'all, I can see you on the, and sorry, y'all. I don't be liking to do these rants, but I just be so freaking tired of the bull crap. And it's like, I don't know how much of bull crap a person is supposed to endure. It's bothersome. It's crazy. Not only is it bothersome and crazy, right? But then the tactic that's behind it is what makes it crazier. Because guess what? I went live today, right? And I said everything that I said, right? And then the video is gone. The video's not there. So now she's going to probably go live, but she can't talk the bullshit because it was several people, and I'm not going to name who the people were, unless she tried to come live and say she ain't say it. Now, if she try to go live and say she ain't say nothing that I said today, then I'm going to call them people to the board, because the people was in that live, and I know who they were in the live, and they can't lie to say they didn't see what the fuck I saw. I have not said one word about that lady. Even when me and Victoria had our conversation, neither Victoria or me said her name or her TV brand or her YouTube channel. I don't talk about her. And when I did have to use something that she has, I gave her props and I gave her a shout out, because that's what respect is. If you use a piece of somebody's stuff, that's what is called respect. That is what that's called. I'm not ready to end my live yet. I need y'all to hold on for a second. I need to switch to my phone real quick, and then I'm going to be cooking while I'm talking to y'all. So hold on for 1 second. I got to hit the mute so I can bring the phone part up on here. All right, y'all, hold on. Okay. Okay, I'm up here. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Let me know if it's an echo. I'm gonna be in a whole different. It shouldn't be no echo. I got it up on my laptop, but I got my phone because I'm in here frying some motherfucking chicken. I might let y'all see some chicken once I get it fried and put in here. Is there an echo? Hold on, let me turn the volume down then. I gotta turn it down. Can you hear me? Hold on, let me see. Maybe if I just remove it. How about now? How about now? Is there an echo now? Oh, it's no echo. Oh, okay. All right. Sounds good. Okay, cool beans. All right, so cool. I'm in here. Let me fix this. Hold on. Let me turn my camera around real quick, just in case I want to go ahead and show y'all a little bit of this fried chicken once I put it in a pot. I'm good. Okay. Hey, Miss B, how you doing? Anybody who's on the backup page, unfortunately. Oh yeah, you know what? I can see y'all. I can see y'all. I forgot. I'm on the what's the name one? It's hot. And it got hot up in here.
And I'm still here trying to figure out. I know the devil stay busy, Brooke, been moving forward, but nothing but pure jealousy. Yup. Oh my goodness. And Georgia girl, guess what? I ain't getting ready to let it move forward either. That's why I said I'm gonna nip it in the bud. I'm gonna nip it in the bud, and I'm only gonna hit it with nothing but facts because I'm gonna tell you where I think the issue was coming in and why a lot of the drama was going forward was because I was being shady and I was being petty when I was responding back. So what I said I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try not to be petty. I might be a little bit shady. I'm gonna try to take the shadiness out too. But I'm gonna come with facts. The facts can't be disputed. You can't dispute if I say, or if you know that you went live and you talked about me for 3 hours being shady. Did you say my name? No. But we know every single thing that you did, you were talking about me. And the difference between me and you is I'm going to say your name. You can't say you ain't do it. You can try to say you ain't do it. You can try to say, oh, that wasn't me. I wasn't even talking about her. But then here's the questions. Who y'all heard of somebody who have said before that their husband was rich? And to add extras on that, who have you ever heard say beforehand, not only that their husband was rich, but would say, what the fuck was I said? She said, once y'all doxed him, that's when y'all found out. What I said was, I didn't say I was rich. I didn't say I was rich. Okay? And I also said that I asked my husband first. And when I asked my husband first, he said no. Now, did he say anything after the fact? Of course, because I'm his wife. So he's going to be looking around and see if he can find some stuff. But at the end of the day, it's my decision on what I want, right? I also told my people this is not a necessity. And if you have it to donate, then you can donate. If you have it to donate, then you can donate. If not, then I'm not stressing about it. Because again, this is something that is not a necessity. This is, a improvement that I know it's not going to happen overnight. Did I or did I not say that? Because that's the shit that pissed me off with people who always trying to mind my business. You in somebody else's business. You worrying about me building my channel, asking my people for help when you should be over there trying to build your raggedy ass channel. Now that's not shade. That's not me being petty. That's me being the truth. You should be worried about why when you go live, you only have 8 people in your shit. You should be worried about when you go live, why you can't even hold a proper conversation because you are to capacity with alcohol. That's what you should be worried about. You shouldn't be worried about what Brooke is doing because what Brooke is doing is not interfering you. What Brooke is doing what she needs to do for her and her family and her brand and her people. I didn't even come out and say, TG breaking news. Can you give me some money? Did I come out and say that? No, I did not. Therefore, if you aren't my people, if you don't fuck with me, if you don't like me, why in the fuck does it matter if I ask my people for help? That's your problem. Your ass is where you at right now because you're a stubborn ass old bitch, number one, and you don't know how to do shit right. You fuck everything up you do. That's why I ain't like you, ho. I'm not like you. I would never be like you. That's why I'm moving to areas to which you could never think about going into. And it's sad that I even had to come on here and say this. But y'all not going to keep thinking that y'all can say what y'all want and do what y'all want to me. It's not going to happen. I'm sorry. It's just not. Keep my name out of your mouth. Stay off my channel. If you don't like me, stay off my channel. How hard is that? I don't get it. I don't understand it. If you don't like somebody and you don't like the things or how they operate, you think they begging for money, right? You think they doing all these things, then why are you watching that person? Why are you watching a person to which you feel is doing all these bad things? That don't make sense. Let's make this shit make sense. Because I guarantee you, if I told you that I don't fuck with nobody, and the people who y'all know I don't fuck with, I'm not subscribed to them. And I don't watch them at all. And I've told people on several occasions, don't send me a link to nothing that they say, because I don't give a fuck. They don't get my like, and they don't get my view. Period. Period. I don't watch them. I don't know what they do at all. But something told me, because I fell asleep last night. Me being fat, after I ate dinner, I fell asleep. That's how it is. It is what it is. I mean, what the fuck you want me to tell you? I'm the shit when it comes down to cooking now. I'm the shit. Hey, Miss V. Shout out to you, Miss V. You done turned me into a cook, girl. Girl. Hey, Miss V. Hey, Miss V. You done turned me into a motherfucking cook, girl. Let me go on here and I mean, you done turned me into a cook, Miss V. Anywho, cooking my little bit of food. I'm gonna get ready to fry some chicken up real quick. Cooking for my family, because that's what you're supposed to do, you know. So when I did wake up out of that insomnia of a fat girl moment, I saw she was live. Actually, it came right in. So whoever I was listening to must have had ended their live, because it came in. And I am who I was. I'm no longer subscribed, but I was subscribed to her at that point. So I heard the music playing. So I'm like, oh, okay. You know, I know her voice, so I knew who it was. So I was just listening. I really wasn't looking. I was listening. So of course she started talking her shit. And you know when a bitch talking about you, it's just the feeling you get. It's just the eerie feeling that you get. You know when a bitch talking about you, right? So as soon as I clicked on it and heard her started talking, I knew she was talking about me. I'm like, Lord have mercy. What did I do? Did I do anything? That's what I'm thinking halfway as I'm sleeping. I'm like, what the fuck did I do? I ain't been live. I ain't been saying nothing to nobody. And then guess what happened? Something said, Brooke, you and Victoria are no longer beefing. That's what you did, bitch. I said, oh, whoa, bitch. Is that what happened? And then the other voice said, yeah, bitch, that's exactly what happened. You and Victoria, y'all not beefing no more. So now the bitch mad at you now, because y'all not beefing no more. I said, bitch, you got to be shitting me. She said, bitch. That's what happened. I'm telling you some good stuff. So I'm like, bitch. So I'm like, man, let me just see, man, because this can't be right, man. She can't be mad at me because she can't be mad and throwing shade at me because I decided to end the beef with Victoria. She can't be. So I'm steady listening, right? So she starts saying little shit like, yeah, I don't know who them bitches think they fooling. They trying to pull a trick over my eyes, and this person trying to do this to me, and these bitches trying to bring game on me. Can't nobody bring game on me. So now I'm thinking like, well, who the fuck is running game? Wait a minute, is this woman okay? I promise you that was my statement, because I was not understanding where she was coming from and like why she was even coming that way because I did not understand what she was talking about. I didn't know. I'm confused. Because the last time that I checked, me and Victoria did not say her name. Even when we spoke about where we met each other at, we didn't say her name. And when we ended the conversation, we didn't say her name. So why are you on your live and your feelings about something that two motherfucking grown ass women did? I mean, like Tyrese said, is it Tyrese or John or Joe? I want to know. I want to know what turns you on. I want to know what the fuck got in her mind for her to think that somebody was coming after her or somebody was trying to do something to her. I'm confused. Or am I the only person who feels that way? I mean, the people in the chat, I'm going to look at the comments in a second. But can y'all let me know? Because inquiring minds want to know. I want to know. I really do. I'm picking these greens here. Because I'm doing my first set of greens. Shout out to my sisters. They know who they are. But I just want to know. I want to fucking know. That's what I want to know. I'm ready to get the chat in a minute. Hold on. Let's see. Wow. These people are just pathetic. Trying to create. Okay, read your first comment. Okay, hold on. Let me go up. Shit. Hold on. My finger wet. Okay, let me see. Hold on. Nikki just said, hey. She said, hey, everybody. I had already left before that. She kind of started or I always said something to her. Oh, yeah. They are your commentary. They need you to mind. They need to mind their business, period. Absolutely. Stay off my channel. Stay off my channel. I don't understand it. I don't see your comment, Nikki, baby. What you say, baby? You said read my first comment. I'm trying to see it before that comment. Hold on. Girl, I got chicken. Can you please be a doll and just put it back in there? Because I got water and everything, and I tried to go all the way up. I didn't see it. You know, they let me see a certain amount. And I'm on my phone, too, because I'm trying to put just, what? Let me see. What's up? You said again? For me, please. But yeah, they are pathetic. They are pathetic. And I'm not understanding. I'm sitting here like, what? What the fuck? I want to know what I did that was so wrong. What did I do that was so wrong? What did I do to her or say about her or do anything that shouldn't have been done as a woman? I mean, who wants to keep arguing with somebody? That's the one thing that I had to re-ask myself. I'm not going to go a whole other year with beefing with more people. No, I'm not getting ready to do that. No, I ain't, girl. Until she gets that, she will continue. Until she get until she build her people back up, Nikki. Is that what you're saying? Until she build her people back up, she gonna continue to do it. Well, look, this is my official statement. She ain't gonna build up her shit on me. If she say she the shit, if she say that she can do this and she can do that, then she should be able to click on her live and be live for 30 to 40 minutes and have 40 people in her chat without no problem. She should be able to do that. And it shouldn't have nothing to do with me being in her title, because I can go live and not talk about her, to which I have been doing, and I have been having more people in my live than this. And not one time has she been spoke upon. So she needs to go ahead and figure it out. She needs to figure out where she wants to go, far as in moving with her channel. She needs to find out, you know, that I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's her. She need to go and strategize. Shit, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I can't help her. She got to help herself. I can't, got nothing to do with that. She needs to go and rebrand and do whatever. I don't know. But I ain't got, she got to put her work in her channel. I put work in my shit. I don't see your comment. No, let me see. Before that broke, you're going to get popped. No, I ain't, girl. Until she will continue. You don't. No, I don't see it, Nikki. I don't see it. I promise you I don't see it, baby girl. I don't see it. I ain't lying. Chastity said, I don't understand why. I don't understand either, Chastity. I don't understand either. I don't get it. I really don't get it. And it seems like, 1 minute she'll be saying shit like, women shouldn't be arguing back and forth. And then she'll go live and do this dumb shit. And then think ain't nobody gonna say nothing to her fucking dusty ass. I'm tired of people keep fucking with me for no reason. You ain't gotta like me. You ain't gotta like me. But you ain't gotta talk about me neither, especially when it ain't bothering or affecting you. Move around. Move around. Go about your own business. Do your own thing. Figure out what's gonna bring people to your channel. Figure out what's gonna bring people to come over and support you. Stop worrying about me. That shit that happened last year, you worrying about some shit that you could have avoided. That's not my fault. Because I told you what it was from the jump. You can't be mad with me because I told you what it was and you decide to listen to somebody else and now your channel is fucked. That's not me. I don't know what you want me to do. You can't get mad at me about that. That's not me. You cannot do that. I'm sorry. And I'm not going to accept that. Hell no. I'm not going to accept that. Because when I try to tell you and reach out to you and tell you that I wasn't the person who was responsible for that and I didn't do certain things and you believe whatever you believe, that's on you, mama, not me. That's not on me. And I'm not going to accept it. Sorry. So put your work in. Put your big girl panties on. Get your shit together. Go work it and do what you got to do for your own channel. That's all I can tell you to do. Because everything else, I can't help you with, sis. I'm sorry, I can't help you. Now, before you started running your mouth, what I would have been willing to do is to help you get your people back or get new supporters. I would have helped you did that. I would have helped you try to rebrand. I would have helped you try to get some people back and build up where you need to be. I would have helped you do that, TG. Seriously, I would have helped you do that. Oh, because if you are a black woman and you're trying to do something in life and you really meant what you said, but obviously you don't mean what you say. You're not a fucking woman of your word at all. You're not a woman at all of your word. And that's sad. Because we would have helped you. I would have helped you. I would have helped your ass. But you like other people, you like ratchetness, you adore them, let them help you. See how far that get you. Have them to help you. See how far that get you. I guarantee you, just like you ain't gonna go no further than that. And that is not shade, that is the truth. Their reason of being here is not why you're here. It's two different agendas. They don't give a fuck about that platform. They don't care about all that other extra shit. That's what they're there for. You care about your platform. You want your platform to be what it is. So until you understand, and that's a shame because as a grown woman, you should already know what it is. But until you understand, just like others, then that's what y'all just gonna have to go through. I don't know what else to tell you. You fucked your own self in that one, sis. People just saying little stuff like last night, I guess because me and Victoria squashed out issues. TG went on a rant, talking about me, trying to be split, saying little shit about me. Talking about she embarrassed. And bitch, let me say this. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about that. She made the statement and said she feel embarrassed for me. Baby, ain't nobody gotta feel embarrassed for me. Not one motherfucker. And neither am I embarrassed. If I was embarrassed, I would never did it. That goes to show that you only see what you want to see. That only goes to show you that you focus on the negative shit when it comes down to certain things. What am I going to be embarrassed about doing some shit that every single YouTuber who takes their platform serious do? You show me one platform before they got big who didn't ask their supporters for help. Show me one, and I'll show you a motherfucking lie. Tasha K, before she got where she at, her supporters helped her get there. Kwame Brown, let's not, come on now, I can say it. Come on. See, what you did was you're following a bitch who was incompetent mentally. And when you see a bitch who is incompetent mentally, and you are incompetent right along with her, then you got two incompetent ass motherfuckers. I ain't embarrassed about nothing that I do. I ain't embarrassed about my man. I ain't embarrassed about how I look. I ain't embarrassed about how the fuck when I hit my camera and I cut my motherfucking camera on, and you see this beautiful ass bitch before you, ain't nothing about that embarrassing. You understand that? My motherfucking children, my 6-year-old has the mental capacity of a fucking 21-year-old person. Do you understand that? My 21-year-old is in his 3rd year of fucking college and is about to enter into the NFL. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? Do you not understand how my family is blessed? Do you not understand how my husband gets up and go to work all fucking day long and do what he's supposed to do as a husband? Do we get into arguments? Yeah. You show me a husband and wife who don't argue, and I show you a motherfucking lie. But at the end of the day, he's a man. You don't see me out here going to bars, kissing men, licking men down, sucking men down, in the car with a man every other day, every other night with different men. I'm from Nigeria. Oh, I'm from Nigeria too. No, motherfucker, boy, you from Alabama. Get the fuck out of here. You from Alabama. Is there Nigeria in Alabama? Can somebody help me with that, please? Stop playing with me. Because nothing that I do is embarrassing to me. Nothing that I say, wait a minute, nothing that I say or do is embarrassing to me, period. You got the wrong one. Only you would think of some bullshit like that. Not I, said the cat.
Are you on the right feet?
What you think? I'm gonna take off my slippers.
You're on the right feet?
Yeah, what you think?
Okay, I need them.
Boy, you can go ahead, cut it down. I'm trying to be live. Okay. You want me to cut the AC down? Huh? You want me to cut the AC down?
Yeah.
Okay. At the end of the day, I came up on here because what I won't let happen ever again is for a whack bitch to ever dictate nothing in my life. You don't know me. You don't know where I come from. You don't know where I came from. And you definitely don't know where the fuck I'm going. Therefore, you ain't going to dictate nothing that has to do with Brooke. Excuse me, because I'm talking about Erica right now. You don't dictate nothing that's going on or happening with Erica Valentine Vaughn. Make sure you add that Vaughn on there because I am a married woman. I'm married. Erica Valentine Vaughn. Yeah, that bitch. It ain't nothing that I've ever been embarrassed about when it comes down to me and mine. It ain't nothing that nobody could say to make me be embarrassed about me and mine. I will forever and will always be who the fuck I am. Now, you, on the other hand, you may be embarrassed on doing some shit. You should be embarrassed on how you carry yourself when you get on social media and how you say that you, when you first came on social media and how you was with a man and you was supposed to be marrying that man in September of 2020. And now when September of 2020 come around, You say that man did it to Tom, Dick, and Harry, and now you want to go do the same thing that he doing to other people. Okay, well, I didn't put that information out. You did. How you gonna get mad with me because you picked the man? Bitch, that was your pick, not mine. I wouldn't have picked that nigga for you. I would have picked you a good nigga. You would have left it to me. But don't do that. Because I ain't a burst about shit. I ain't a burst about nothing that came up out of me, which is my kids. And knowing my burst about me having commentary and doing my own shit on my own platform. What I would suggest that you do is take some, because you've been trying to take notes. But where you're getting misconstrued is you're trying to be like me. You're trying to operate like me. You're not me. You have to come out with your own style. You have to be you. I can't, that's something I can't do. You have to be your own person. So here's what I suggest you do. Take 3 to 4 people who you like. Take different parts of them and then try to figure out you. Because by this age, you're what, 50 something? You should already know who the fuck you is. But it's okay, because some people at age 50, they still be having identity crisis. I don't know, maybe you might be going through something in life. I don't motherfucking know. I don't know. I don't know. But to help you out with that, you just need to go ahead and gather up some stuff that you like, that other people you like have done. Try to gather certain things from them. You don't have to get everything from me. You may not like everything that I do. You may not. So don't try to do everything that I do. Don't try to do your hair like mine. Don't try to wear makeup like me, because you can't do it. Don't try to wear your hair like mine. You can't do it. Don't try to dress like me. You can't do it. Don't try to talk like me. You can't do it. I'm just saying, be you. Just be naturally you. Just however you is, just be you. Because whenever you try to be me, it never works out for you. Then you get mad at me and cuss me out for you trying to be me. Get the fuck out of here. The fuck? You cuss me out because it never works from you trying to be me. I ain't telling you to be me. I always said be you, bitch. Be you. You bitches want to beef with a bitch who ain't even thinking about y'all. I'm not thinking about y'all. I'm moving the fuck around. When that what y'all tell people move around, I'm moving around. I'm minding my business. I'm doing my own thing. I'm moving around. I'm minding my business. I ain't fucking with nobody. Then I have a bitch who mad because I settle issues with a grown ass adult. She mad because I settle issues with a grown motherfucking adult. And she mad at me. The fuck out of here. I ain't got time for it. I ain't got time for it. I got other fish to fry. And I'm handing them one by one. Because I'm getting these hoes done. Once I move on, I am moving on. I don't have no time to be going around with these hoes. Leave me alone. Because I ain't messing with you. But the one motherfucking thing that I would do if you come fucking with me is I will blast your motherfucking ass. Just like if you was a tree, bitch. I'm pulling cards. I am pulling cards. Okay? I'm not accepting bullshit. If you feel like you want to fuck with Brooke, you better go find something that's a little bit more safe. Because I'm just taking the necks off the snakes. I'm not waiting around. I'm not gonna get nobody no more passes. Oh shit, I ain't worried about it. I ain't gonna say nothing yet. I'm gonna wait till the next time. Nah, bitch, I'm killing you bitches ahead of time. I'm killing you bitches before you bitches try to grow extra heads. I'm not allowing for you hoes to grow. Because that's the problem. When you allow for a snake to grow, it starts to get more heads. That's where one of the issues come in with when you have motherfuckers who first it was only one person who ain't like you. And now there's a ton of motherfuckers who won't like you because you let it grow. Oh no, hell no. I ain't letting it grow. So when like other people, I'm gonna say your name. You gonna know who the fuck I'm talking about. It ain't gonna be no subliminal shit. If you wanna address it, you're gonna address it. I'm gonna address it, and I'm gonna address it with the truth. Whether or not you wanna call me names, fine. Call me whatever names you want. But what you won't say is that I'm lying. Half of you motherfuckers on here got issues with understanding the truth, and y'all have issues with even acknowledging the truth. Y'all can't even tell the truth when it comes to your real life. You like a lie. If a lie sells better to you, fine. Because I understand that drama these sells. They do. Drama sells. Hold on, sis. Invite a guest. Copy link. And here I come. And I just dropped it. Oh no, I'm not talking about PG. I'm talking about TG. Not PG. Did y'all thought I was talking about PG? Y'all better cut it out. Y'all know good well. Come on now. PG, passionate gangster. I'm ready to start calling her passionate gangster because I don't want y'all to think I'm talking about my baby PG. Why would I be talking about PG? Y'all is crazy. Wait a minute. Toy said, wait a minute. TG. Teresa. That's her name. Teresa. Stop. What's that? Y'all know good well I was not talking about PG of all people. Come on, y'all. Now we all know PG. And listen, y'all know I love me some PG. But y'all know PG is the peacemaker of all of us. You know good and goddamn well I would not be up here talking about no PG. Cut it out. Y'all, I know y'all did not think I was talking about PG. You want to keep the camera on, sis, or you gonna cut it off? What you gonna do? Put your thumb up, middle finger. I mean, not middle finger, but put your thumbs up. You gonna keep your camera on, or you gonna cut it off? I'll wait for you to finish doing what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. Okay. Whoop, she done hung it up. Lord have mercy. She coming back. No, that wasn't Becky coming up there. That's my sis toy. Hold on. Oh shit.
Mom, did you
Hey, Andrea, that's your fault. That's your fault, Andrea.
She said
That's your fault. Lord, why would they think? Lord have mercy. That was Andrea's fault.
Who is Becky? I don't know Becky.
Lord have mercy. Let me take this off so we can see everybody up here. Hold on.
Hey, Brooke. Hey, Toy.
Hey, sis. Toy said, wait a minute. Did you talk
Yeah,
about
she's like, your Toy's like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Hey, sis. Toy said, wait a minute.
Hey, Miss Shirley.
Hey, Miss Lady T. I know you got the background on. Girl. Hey, Toy.
Hey,
What's
what
going
is
on?
going on? I'm like, what the heck is going on? What's
down, Potter? Man, last night, because you know, I fell asleep last night, and I gotta stop doing that. I didn't realize, well, I knew once I ate, depending on the food, I was gonna be going to sleep. So I actually fell asleep in the meeting, not the meeting, but in our video call and everything. I was out. But when I woke up to go to the bathroom, You know how when you looking at something, it goes off and then something else comes in? I have my autoplay on. So, of course, I hear her voice. I don't need to open my eyes to see who she is. I know what her voice is. And I will subscribe to her. So I'm listening. I'm listening to her talk. And she started talking shit. Now, she not talking about me saying Brooke, but she's talking about me. You know how they do.
Mhm.
So first, I guess she was having issues because me and Victoria squashed our issues. That was probably what I think the main thing was. And then, of course, as she starts to go on, she goes on different things. So she says, them bitches ain't going, what she said, wait a minute, I'm gonna make sure I kind of get it almost close to verbatim. She's made statements like, they ain't gonna try to get me, they not gonna be fooling me, ain't nobody gonna bamboozle me. Basically, like saying we playing in her face. Like I'm playing in her face because me and Victoria squashed our issues. When me and Victoria issues technically afterwards ain't have shit to do with her.
Mhm.
Me and Victoria issues were independently me and Victoria issues.
Mhm.
So she says that. So she's drunk. She's listening to her music, pumping her coochie and shit in the chat, doing all that dumb shit. So I'm laughing because I knew she was talking about me. It was just a feeling. I knew. I ain't say shit. I ain't dropped there. I ain't say nothing.
Mhm.
Towards the end of her live, that's when she confirmed that she was talking about me. So she goes and says stuff like, I would be embarrassed. I'm asking people for money, this and that. I ain't gotta ask a motherfucker for shit. And when you just said that your husband was rich, and now look, you out here begging. I feel sorry for you. You a fake bitch. All this and all that, right? So I'm like, wait a minute. I'm half asleep with one eye open. Like, am I hearing this shit correctly? The whole entire live, because I wasn't in there the whole entire time. I had been coming in and out once I realized she was woke. Once I realized she was on. She had been throwing shade. My only issue is this. Number one, if you had a problem with me, you got my phone number. Why you ain't call? Because that was one of the things that we agreed that we would do as women if we had a problem with something that somebody did. Secondly, when me and Victoria squashed our issues, not even Victoria said her name. Neither me or Victoria said her name. I didn't even say her channel name. Her name or her channel name during that whole entire whatever we was doing to squash issues. Right?
Mhm.
Number three, what's your issue with me asking my people for help? You embarrassed for me? Bitch, don't be embarrassed for me. Because I'm embarrassed to see you say to people that you've been married or you got somebody you've been with for 20 years, but then every other night you got 3 different men in your car, kissing them down, taking them home from the club, lying, saying that you own a fucking club and you don't own shit. You are a Patreon. Do you know what that means? You are a person who attends the club just like everybody motherfucking else. You don't own no club, but you sit on your live stream and you lying. Oh shit!
But you know what, bro? You know, sometimes I know how sometimes it's hard to look over certain things, but whoever is trying to bring you down, sis, they already below you. So I would, you know what? See what you're doing right now? You're giving them the benefit of the doubt. Because if they're still watching you, consider yourself a celebrity because they are a fan. It must be a reason why they're still watching you. That's what I'm saying. Don't
Yeah,
give them the energy that you can put energy towards something else. It's not worth it. It don't even matter. You and Victoria squashed y'all beef, and that's it. I wouldn't have even done this, talking about this issue, because
well,
long
I
as you
tell
and
you
her
why I did it
got
because I
that
understand
squashed,
where you
it
coming
would have
from.
it's all good. I
I'm
wouldn't
telling
even give
you.
a fuck what no one else thinks
Yeah, you're right.
or want to know. It doesn't even fucking matter because this is what they wanted.
Because this is all they're gonna get. I wanted to bring this, and I'm tell you why. Because this gonna be it. Because I got control over my impulses. Because if that was the case, I could have went live last night while she was talking my shit and dunked her ass. That wasn't what it was. I had to bring this here so that it can be shown Now that it's shown and I understand where she stands, going forward, it means nothing now because everybody already know who you are and what you're about. And that's
Right.
even including your people. So now you can go live, you can talk all the shit you want. I don't care. You can cuss and fuss. They already know that you is a whack motherfucker. They already know how you operate. It's already been proven. I guess what you would call it, like a I wouldn't say no sting operation because I didn't know that this was going to happen. But now that it happened, I just used her to prove to everybody else that what she says she is, she ain't. Put it that way. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm moving forward.
But you know what? I don't know who any of these women are that you're talking about, so I'm not going to say anything negative about them. But I do know a lot of haters, you know, they don't really hate you, Brooke. They hate themselves because you're a reflection of what they wish to be. I'm telling you, you have to look at it
Wait
in
a minute.
all
Say that again.
aspects. Haters don't really hate you. They hate themselves because you're a reflection of what they wish to be.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
what it is. I'm trying to tell you. You have
Right.
to look at things in a grown-up's perspective, not saying that you're immature on any level. But I'm a little older, so I kind of know. That's why it's easy for me to ignore a lot of stuff that's going on, even about someone else, but they're inputting us as a
Right.
whole. I really don't even nothing gets me. My confidence is so high because my mother raised me to be a leader, and that's how I raised my daughter. So anything someone says outside of what you're doing, it shouldn't even fucking matter, because the only thing that should matter is what God says and what your mother and father says, because that's really who you are. And with me knowing who you are, you're a leader, sis. You got it. They don't. And even if they did have it, they wouldn't be doing the shit to you to bring, bring down the negative shit that they try to bring negative shit to you. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
I
Right.
wouldn't
Right.
fall for it. It doesn't even matter. You're beautiful. You have a channel, several channels, and you're doing something positive with it. You're not on here every day dragging somebody, doing no bullshit like that. You're actually trying to make a difference. That's what you're doing. That's why I wouldn't even comment on anything that they're doing. Nothing. It don't even matter. Always focus on the positive, and God will help you through that. Trust me. Long as you are a believer, nothing that a hater say will get to you and allow you to lose your focus. Trust me. I know. There's a lot of haters that I had in my life. A lot of.
Okay, watch her. Go sit down, please. Go in the bathroom. Go ahead. I'm sorry, sis.
Oh, I mean, I'm just saying, your haters ought to be your motivators. And that's exactly what you're doing. And I think that's what everybody doesn't need a reaction to what they do. Because you know what? You can show them better than you can tell them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, that's all you need. See, I don't have to argue with nobody. Even if somebody say something negative about me, I just I'm laughing at the motherfuckers. Because I know who I am. I look in the mirror at myself every motherfucking day. I'm very confident in who I am. Can't nobody say nothing to me to make me think twice about, oh, she called me this or he called me that. That don't fucking faze me. Hell, you can call me bougie. You can call me stuck up all you want to. But what you're doing, the world didn't give it to me and the world can't take it away.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you. Won't he do it? God is a good God. I'm trying to tell you.
This live was going to turn around for the better. I was just waiting for you to come up on here because when I showed you this chicken and this here greens that I went on here and got out the way, because y'all try to get them. I said, shout out to my sisters, y'all, because I didn't know how to cook greens.
And my grandmother used to always tell me, never take your crown off to make your haters feel comfortable. Continue to wear that crown, sis. Continue to wear it. Everything that any negative thing that tries to come your way, God blocked it. He blocked it. So don't let that take over what you trying to be and where God is trying to take you. Because where God is trying to take you, everybody can't go with you where God is trying to take you. Trust me. It's a different milestone in your life. You just have to be obedient and you have to listen to what God is trying to tell you. They're trying to distract you. Don't allow that. Continue to do what God told you. Continue. That's all that matters.
Yeah, you right. And I am. Let me show you something.
Half of these motherfuckers ain't even married, Brooke. Half of these motherfuckers ain't got what you got. Half of these people are sitting up here talking about, how you was doing your makeup. It was a makeup tutorial. Okay, and it's a lot of people that do makeup tutorials. Why
Yep.
would somebody talk negative about a makeup tutorial? It's a makeup tutorial. That's exactly what it is. So of course you're gonna start off like that. See, they don't understand that because they don't take the time out to fix themselves up. You do.
Look at them green. Oh shit. You see some green? You can't see the green.
Yeah.
Look at the flash. They made.
Yeah.
This is me flying their asses.
Yeah, they don't like you, but they will be checking your page,
All up in it.
religiously. You know what I'm saying?
All up in it.
How you not gonna like somebody, but you subscribe to them just to see what they doing so you can talk about them?
Oh
That don't make
my
no
God.
sense to me. That's crazy.
And the
Haters
crazy,
are very confused and admirers who can't understand why everybody else likes you. That's what I understand. I ain't gonna argue with nobody because I will hurt somebody with words. I know I can, and I know I will. So therefore, I tend to stay in the background, because I am a lady. But if you take me out of my character, I will fuck you up with words and won't have to say a cuss word because I will get your ass.
Yeah. And let me just also say this too. A lot of times, when they talk about us, they talk about the older women over here in the Dream Team and the MVPs, and they call us or them the Granny Squad. But do they know how many times that the motherfucking Granny Squad then saved their asses from dying? Do they not understand how many times the Granny Squad then saved their ass from a roast and a gag, or a downfall of a channel, a completion of a channel? See, all of us over here, we were meant to be how we are. We were meant to be what we are supposed to be because we mesh well together. And all of us are all different.
But
We don't mean Dana don't run
here's
this
the
shit.
thing, though, Brooke.
Me, wait a minute, hold on, sis. Me and Dana do not run the Dream Team. I don't know if they know that or not, but they don't. We don't. We don't. So just know that y'all motherfuckers be getting saved because of the maturity that's over here. But y'all need to get. Y'all need to get a motherfucking Granny Squad because y'all killing yourself slowly every day. Go ahead, sis.
But the thing is, we were willing to support them as well. That's the thing. We never hated nobody. We never talked about nobody. We're willing to support them too. And we were supporting a lot of these YouTube bloggers. But of course, it's not that way. So why continue to keep talking about someone or talking about a situation that doesn't have nothing to do with the subscribers? That issue was supposed to be about the person that you had an issue with, not the subscribers.
Yep.
But when you mentioned certain things about his subscribers and his mod, that had a lot to do with us. So if you don't bring it to me, I don't have nothing to do with it. But you talked about us. You brought it to the YouTube streets. So therefore, it had a lot to do with us. And that's what I have a problem with. Don't say that I started anything or I did anything because I didn't. I am a woman. I am a grown woman and I'm a very smart woman. So therefore, even if you had said something behind my back, but if I didn't see it or hear it, I'm not going to act on it. That's not what women do. That's what real women see. Real women do things are totally different. Totally different. So if you don't bring it to me, I'm not finna even entertain it. But I saw you entertain it. That's where the problem started. And that's where a lot of these problems start on these YouTube streets. Everybody's bringing back these bones. People don't even know who you are and just sitting there saying she said this. And half the time, that ain't even what the fuck you said or what the fuck you meant. That's the problem. And then if you bring back a bone, I'm going to nip it in the bud. I'm going to make sure what you brought back to me, if I don't know you, that is the truth. That's what it says. See, a lot of people bring back lies, and don't fact check. Yep. And that's what I don't like at all.
That part. And I appreciate you all. I appreciate all of you because everybody is a contribution to me in my learning. I'm 39. I'll be 40. I have a lot more to learn, and I'm not willing to learn. And my sisters get on me. Shoot, they be get on me, and they be like, "Brooke, I don't want you to feel some kind of way." And I'm like, "Well, you gonna have to get to know that I don't have a problem with somebody telling me, listen,
Right.
when you do this, you gotta do this. When you do that, you gotta do that." Because that's how it's meant. That's how it's supposed to be. We are supposed to learn from our people, not downgrade our people. When I said that I truly and really meant that I have forgiven that woman for the things that she has done. I have also forgiven myself for things that I've done to her, and vice versa. But of course, if a person feels like they haven't done anything and they feel like somebody is attacking them, then they're not going to take responsibility for their part in anything. I even went to a point where if I really didn't fuck with her like that, or if I didn't mean what I said, I would have never given her a channel a shout out. Why would I give you a shout out on my platform if I don't think that it was warranted, or if I hate you that much? I wouldn't never give you a shout out on my platform. But when I hear shit like that pisses me off, because the first time she threw shade, I ignored it. I fussed with my sisters in the chat, like, she called me a crook. They like, no, she ain't talking about you. I said, yeah, she talking about me.
And I would have just left it at that. If they called you a crook, so be it.
And I did. I let it go.
But you know what? I'm gonna tell you this. There are two kinds of respect: the kind that is earned and the kind that is given. Respect that is earned comes only to those we think are worthy. I'm telling you, I have an old soul in my grandmother. I learned a lot from her and my mom. And trust me, that's why a lot of stuff people say, it rolls right off my back, because I have the confidence to know the difference with you. I don't have to come on here and argue with people and prove my point. That is not what I do. I know who I am on the inside. I am so confident of who I am. Put that down. Of who I am. I don't have to do none of those things, because get it here. Hold on.
I'm gonna put the time.
I'm sorry, y'all. My grandbaby grabbing my water. But I'm doing one of your numbers, Brooke, but I'm sorry.
Okay.
But you know, a relationship, having leaders in my life, that taught me a lot. A lot of stuff just rolls off my back. That's why nothing really gets me when someone says anything about me. There are a lot of bullies on these YouTube streets, and I understand that. And they're going to say things that's not true. They're going to say some things that are true. But you know what? Long as you know who you are, that's all that matters. Long as you know who you are. So we can be the Granny Squad. You can be a part of the Granny Squad. So I just changed it, the Granny Squad Divas. Hey, you got to turn something negative into something positive. That's
my
what
lash just fell off my face. On the floor. This was the one that Carter didn't take off last night. Lord have mercy. He did get caught with trying to take my lash off, and I caught his ass.
Yeah.
But yeah.
A lot of people don't even know certain things if you're going through things daily. They have no respect for that. And just because they don't know you doesn't mean that you don't go through things. And that's what I'm saying. You have to respect until you've been disrespected. Because just because someone doesn't like me doesn't mean that I'm going to disrespect them. But as soon as they disrespect me, all gloves are off. And that's a fact. That's just how it is. A lot of stuff goes on in these YouTube streets that I don't agree with. But hey, that's just me. That's just my opinion. So it is what it is. I'm not going to argue with nobody. If we can't have a civilized conversation like adults, we can't even talk. If you're going to overtalk me, we definitely can't talk. I'm willing to have a conversation with you if we can talk. You can pinpoint your things that you went wrong, or you think I went wrong, but I don't think that I'm wrong about anything that I've talked about on YouTube, because I supported everybody on these YouTube streets. Yeah. So if you find one negative thing about me or a negative thing that I said, bring it to my attention, but don't bring it to my attention in a malicious way, because it's not going to go good, because I'm just not that type of person. There is nobody that's going to disrespect me and think that I'm this person that just say what's on my mind. I do, but I'm a very respectful person. I will always respect the person.
She's very respectful. Like any other, I'd be like, sis, you gotta cuss him out. She like,
I can cuss you out, but I can do it in a very respectful way. And a lot of times I don't have to even cuss to get my point across. But it will bring you down a little bit. I can be nice nasty when I want to. But if I feel like it has no bearing to it, I'm just gonna just let it go. I ain't no need of me even cussing you out, because you still gonna be the same person you was yesterday, day before yesterday, and today. So what am I going to say to make you change? Nothing. Your mama brought you into this world. That's where it should have started. Apparently, you got some shit going on in your life that don't nobody know about. And you bringing all this shit on these YouTube streets and making it seem like that is this and is that. No, the problem is within yourself. That's the problem. Until you fix you, you're going to find all kinds of problems in another person. That's why you point fingers so much. That's the problem right there. The problem is the other person.
And I definitely agree. So I definitely appreciate. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, hold on. Let me mute this real quick, because I just came to sit down for a second. Hold on, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on, let me put me back on here. I just came to sit down for a sec.
Mm-hmm.
Let me turn this down, because I got my chicken on, and I gotta flip it over when it's time. But I'm learning a lot from everything, even from the negative side of things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm learning a lot because, as you stated, everything don't need a response. And I mean, it is what it is. I think for me, I kind of can think some things in my brain. I may not sometimes be able to convey it because I kind of see the end. So for me to say it like prematurely, it sounds crazy because I know what I'm looking at the end. And once it comes to the end, I'm gonna say, well, this is why I did this, this, and this, and then it makes sense, because sometimes a lot of stuff really don't be making sense. But at the end of the day, that particular and you already know how we gonna do. So since you know, if you feel like we overdoing things, you shut us down, and I appreciate that, and I want you to continue to do that, because we need it, especially when we are always getting hit from A, B, C, and D, and it's like, okay, how much is the person supposed to take?
Right.
Living in peace without arguing back and forth was so beautiful, and I really didn't think that this. And shut up, Andrea. I'm not gonna burn the chicken up. I really didn't think that this particular live was going to be necessarily me beefing, but me just putting out what I've seen, why I think a person has did it, and to put not necessarily to put that person on blast, but to have that person realize, listen, we tried, it didn't work, fine. I don't talk about you, don't talk about me, fine. I'm not going to disrespect you, you try not to disrespect me. But if you see something that transpires on me, because what she said was, I see everything, I be in all her bushes. How? And you don't like me though? Just comes back to what you said. You don't like me, so why you in my bushes?
And that goes to show what I was just said. But you know what, sis? The best way to earn respect from anybody is to respect yourself. So if none of that stuff you know that they're saying is not true, or is not inedible or edible, or you don't have to pay attention to that. Only by that, self-respect will have you compel others to respect you. I wouldn't even give a fuck about none of that shit. I wouldn't even care what they said or how they said it. That does not move me. That does not help you move your brand. I don't give a fuck what they say. I know you're a blogger and I'm not, but I know how to move in these YouTube streets. Nothing that they say will get to me. Because you know who you are at the end of the day. You put your blood, sweat, and tears in the shit that you're doing. all that other negative shit, block that shit out and do what you're supposed to do, what God put on your heart. No distractions. You can do this because you are, Brooke, I promise you, you are the most hard worker on these YouTube streets. I listen to you. Like I told you before I even knew that you and Dana knew each other, I was watching you. And there was a blogger who always spoke to me when I came in, and that was Terry Maid. I didn't know who she was, but she always welcomed me. You always had this mild channel that was respectful. I knew to come respectful in that chat because you had respectful people that was modding for you. Get back to that. Because as long as you have a respectful channel, you won't have no disrespectfulness people coming into your shit. That's it.
Yep.
It's about respect, sis. I'm telling you, when you show respect to yourself, we ain't gotta cuss them out, but we feel that we need to because of the things that's happened. But you gotta nip it in the bud in the beginning, and then that way they won't have shit to talk about.
Right. And you just said it. What you just now said is what I feel like I'm doing with this, because I did let one slide. And that was the crook comment. I let that shit go. I ain't mentioned on my channel. I kept moving forward. This one, I was like, okay, most likely this is going to either go on members only or on private, because I just need for people to see what they see. And I think, well, not what they see. I need for people to see what I see. So I don't feel like I'm the only crazy person. And they don't have to give a decision. I just want them to see how from point when I said I was done with arguing with this woman and I was sincere when we apologized to each other, up until how I have done nothing, spoken not one negative word, how I get trashed for damn near 2 to 3 hours and did shit yet again. But I'm the person who always is in the middle of starting things. When I ain't said shit, all I did was a couple of days
important to you. Let me ask you this question.
Other issues.
What is more important to you? Is respect more to you, or is love more respect to you? Or is love more important? Which one is more important to you, respect or the love?
Well, okay, so can I give you 2 parts to that question?
Sure, go ahead. All
right. The first part is, I think I kind of figured out what it is that they're jealous of. And I'm going to say this because it's going to answer the question about the love. I think that they're jealous of the love that I get from my people and how I love my people back. Okay. I think that's the main thing that bothers them, that people sincerely donate. They sincerely want to be here. They sincerely appreciate me. And because this person has been around since I've been around, and I guess maybe she feel like I don't deserve this type of love. So I'm assuming that she could be jealous of that. But then I also see the things from the past of, I will go and put my hair in some braids. Then a week later, she will go put hair in braids. I will go and press my hair out. A week later, she would go press her hair out. It's certain things. And I don't know, maybe she could have been doing things out of spite. I don't know. But to me, it just makes me feel like, well, damn, why are you triggering me when I wouldn't do that? Like, if I'm getting my style from somebody, or if I'm getting something from somebody, I tell them, thank you. Thank you. This person showed me this and I like it. I want to incorporate it.
Okay, let me put it to you this way, though, because, I mean, this is how I want you to look at this question, okay? Is respect more important than love, even when you're in a relationship? Because if you have these relationships with all these different bloggers and stuff, tell me what's more important to you, the respect or the love? That's where I'm coming from.
Well, okay. Respect for, okay, so in relationships or in, because I can't be with somebody. I can't be with somebody who's not going to respect me. Let me put it to you this way.
Let me put it to you this way. I love you. Yeah. I love Sylvia. I don't know if I love Randa, but I love Sylvia to the point where I didn't want to disrespect her. I'm using them as an example, y'all. So if they're in the bushes, I'm not talking about them. So I wanted to respect them. I love you. I love Dana. So I want to respect them because I love them. It doesn't matter if I had an intimate relationship with them. When you love somebody, you want to respect them. That's what I'm talking about. So any blogger that you had a relationship with and you love them,
Yes.
did you respect them? That's what I'm asking.
Yes. And it's been plenty. It's been a few bloggers, not a few, but well, a few is two. There's been about maybe two bloggers who, because out of respect, I haven't even said nothing towards them negatively. Once the issue was over, it was over. I don't go back and keep arguing back and forth with them. And sometimes I still even support from the bushes. And one is, I can, give an example of a blogger who I've been following since beforehand, and I did have issues. And then one of the reasons why her and I had fell out was because I was swinging for one of the persons to whom I was arguing with and beefing back and forth, who deceived me. And I fell out with her because of her. So this shit sometimes just had me thinking differently when it's about movement. One thing that I had a supporter call me yesterday, and believe it or not, this supporter, and I'm not going to mention her name, but she actually watches everybody in the R. Kelly sector. She watches all of us, me, Dana, Larry, Debo, DJ, Sylvia. She watches all of us. And what she said to me was, she hates the fact that is only 2 to 3 channels that people can go to get the correct information. And she says, also, a lot of the information that me and Dana put out, it gets overlooked because other people who may have a little bit more higher numbers come in and they tell lies, or they, switch narratives. So it makes it hard for someone to come in and listen to the truth, because drama always sells, right? And, she basically was just saying that she appreciates everything that I do, and that she does watch and things of that magnitude, and keep doing everything, and she can see the growth and everything. And that meant a lot to me, because that means that I'm doing something right. For that person to call me and tell me that, and they don't even live in my time zone. They live in a whole different time zone. Excuse me. So just believe that when you guys, when you and the crew, when the board tells us things, and especially when we listen, people see that. They see that we have leadership over here. They may not physically can see the leadership, but they can see there's somebody that's over there that's telling them, look, we got to move forward. We got to move forward. We gotta. We got to do this. We got to do that. And for that, I can appreciate it, because y'all are the ones who is the leadership. Like I said, me and Dana just basically is just the face of this shit. So I get offended when people start talking about the dream team this, the dream team that. But do you know that the dream team has saved a lot of you motherfuckers' lives? Do y'all not understand that? Do you know that the dream team has had it enough with certain shit, and we don't want to deal with it no more? I ain't pressed. If I got 15 people who I know have my back and gonna tell me to do the right thing, you can have the other 100. I don't want them. I'm gonna go.
Respect goes a long way. See, people got respect kind of fucked up. Respect is how to treat everyone, not just those you want to impress. So if you got all this likes and views, and you got them agreeing to the shit that they know, why are you saying that on your channel? Why are you doing that? Them are the people that you need to move away from. Because if somebody agrees with everything you do and not call you on your shit, them ain't your friends, and they don't respect you at all. Because not for 1 minute. Dana can go in and do some stuff. A lot of stuff that he do, we won't know it. And trust me, he gets it. And if you done something that I thought was not right for your channel, I'm gonna tell you. But that don't mean that you have to listen. But you know me as a woman, and I'm only gonna tell you stuff that I know that is right. So it's either for you to trust me and to take my advice, and that's it. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. But I am not gonna sit up in here and allow you to make a fool out of yourself and a fool out of the stuff that we built for stupidity. That is not the way friendship and relationships work. If you're doing something wrong, I am going to call you on your shit. I don't care if you don't like me tomorrow after I tell you today. I'm going to tell you what's right and what's wrong. It's your job to take my advice. Because you know deep down inside that it ain't right if I'm telling you. Because I'm not just that type of person that's just going to say, your ass is wrong. No, I'm going to tell you why you're wrong. I'm going to point out some shit that you did. No, you should have did that. Because that's not right. That's not how it looked at the way I was looking at it. See, that's the problem with these folks on these YouTube streets. All this shit that they doing, just because you like a blogger or you support a blogger, don't mean that you can't tell him the shit that he did was not right.
Yep.
I'm telling you, you can still love a person and tell him your ass was wrong and you need to fix this shit to make it look like, you know, just to fix it, period. Because ain't no way, if it's wrong, ain't no way that you can fix it if it's wrong. Only to be right. Change that shit up. Make sure that you put it together and make sure it's right. That's all I'm saying, you know, because if I'm just a supporter or you know, a subscriber, okay, you have to make sure you work on respect with me.
Yep.
Don't be sitting up here doing all this lying because ain't nobody gonna believe you if you telling the truth. That's the problem now.
Yep.
That's the issue right now. If you started off being a snake and you're trying to turn your shit around, who gonna believe you? Nobody. Because you started off being a snake. If you don't redeem yourself and say, hey, I did a lot of things back in my, you know, back in the day. And I did a little lie. And I regret that. And I'm sorry for that. But I'm starting a new leaf today. Because I'm just that person. I am an honest person. You know, can't nobody tell me.
Message.
Can't nobody tell me who to like, who not to like, whose chat I can sit in or whose chat I can't sit in. But just like myself, I know a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes. So if you see me in a person's chat and you sitting up here like, why the fuck she in there? That means that I know some shit that you don't know. Don't judge me. Just trust the process. Because I am not stupid by far. And like I said once before, I'm gonna bring this up one more time. I really like Sylvia. And I loved Angie. I really did. I still do love Angie because she's never done nothing to me. And just looking at things on the outside and stuff like that, you know, I'll be in Angie's chat quicker than I would be in Sylvia's chat because I've seen a lot of stuff and I know a lot of stuff.
That part. That part.
So if somebody thinks
and it is a big difference, sis, but I'm gonna be honest. It is a big difference between issues with Angie and issues with Sylvia and Randa. It is a big difference. I'm just gonna say that because I don't hate Angie neither. And
I love Angie. I'm not even gonna lie because you know I've seen the shit they did with Angie. I love Angie. I really do. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I really do. It's kind of hard to like you supporting one blogger that they didn't got into, and that puts everybody else in a bad position. What to do when that happens? Your leader ain't supposed to tell you to choose between the two. No, I'm going to continue to support to something else. Yeah, I don't agree with that bullshit. I don't. I really don't. But that don't mean that I don't love the other supporter that told me, you know, stuff like that. I'm going to support who I want to support. I don't support bullshit and lies. That's what I don't support. That's why I'm at. That's all I'm going to say on that.
I'm right there with you, sis. You know, we right there with each other on that one. I'm right there with you on that one. So it is what it is. And
I give respect when respect is earned.
Yep. And that's how it's supposed to be. So I just hope that going forward, and trust and believe, it is going to be different. But for me going forward, I'm living, I'm learning as I go through different things. I handle different things differently. Trust and believe. If this was me last year, this time, and would have saw that, I would have went live right while she's live, and I would have been cussing her ass. I mean, it would have been bad. It would have been bad. I'm just saying. So I know that I've came a long ass way with dealing with responding to certain things. And I'm growing. I'm learning. I am understanding not to respond back to certain stuff. And it takes time, you know, especially if I'm used to fighting. I'm used to whipping ass. You ain't get ready to get one on me. But I'm growing. My channel's growing. I can't continue to have that small mind frame. Gotta go forward. So this growth comes maturity, comes different way of handling situations.
Yeah.
It's just that I'm gonna nip it in the bud early, and that's it. I ain't gotta say nothing else.
And you can't just talk about it. You have to be about it because there are people watching you. There are people looking up to you that's not to your level. So don't just talk about it. You got to be about it. You got to show it. It's a show and tell thing, sis. You got to move away from all that bullshit. Everything is about respect and maturity. You have to move on. You have to move forward. I don't care what nobody say, or I don't care what nobody thinks that they don't like about you. Move on from that bullshit. Let it go. I don't give a fuck if another person don't like that person. Let it go. They can talk about you every fucking day. But when you look in the mirror and when you get on your knees at night, only person that really should matter, like I said, is God. That's it. That's it. That's it. Because you are who you are. You right where you are because of God. Without him, you wouldn't even be where you are. Even if you thought that you was in a bad place, but there are people that's in a worse position than you. So thank God for where you are today.
And that I do. Trust me, every time I look at them kids over in Africa, shit, I even remind my kids. You listen here. They working at the age of 9 and 10 hours a day. You ain't even had no job yet. Shit, goddamn it. You better come on. But yep, I'm with you. I'm glad I had this conversation. Nip things in the bud and move forward. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. Don't just talk about it. You can show it better, you can tell it.
Yeah, and this was my nip in the bud. And that's it.
And let your actions speak for themselves. Because people say a lot of things and don't even, live by it. Do what you came here to do. Do what your heart desires. Yes. Just because this person is over here arguing and beefing with somebody doesn't mean you have to because of the love that you have for somebody. You do what God put on your heart to do. Don't worry about nothing else. Because if you be obedient to God, you're going to get exactly what God has given to you and you don't even know it. Just like you pray to God about what you wanted, he already done it. He waiting on you to get your shit together.
He already did it.
I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, my shit.
He waiting on you. He's waiting on you.
What I asked him to do, he did it, and he ain't take that long to do it either. Matter of days. He did it in a matter of days. And look, that ain't nothing but the Lord. Trust and believe. Woo! Lord have mercy. I was in the process of booking motherfucking trips. Do you hear me?
I'm trying to tell you.
I was in the process of booking a trip. I was getting ready. One by
God
one.
doesn't move in your life when you struggle. He moves when you pray. I'm trying to tell you. I'm a preacher's kid. My granddad was a preacher. We was the praise team. We was a choir. We was the deacons. We was the deaconettes. We was everything. So God is all over me. I might get on here and cuss every now and again and cuss a motherfucker out if I want to, but trust me, I know where I'm grounded at. I know what it is. And I have a relationship with God. And that's all that matters. I don't give a fuck if nobody understands that. He knows my heart and he knows what I'm trying to do. So therefore, can't nobody tell me nothing. Somebody can call me a bitch in my face. I mean, I might smack them back, but hey, that ain't gonna move me, that ain't gonna do that, hey, said, I'm old enough to recognize
This
who
is
is trying to move in my life.
is that godly like that she will smack him?
You know, but you get my drift, you know.
She
I'm
all
trying to
smack
tell
him.
you.
Okay.
God answers our prayers because you deserve it, because you're better, and the best is yet to come. I'm trying to tell you, I can preach to you today. I'm telling you, girl, God is the answer. He
We
is.
know. That's
He is
why
the assurance of things hoped for. I'm
we
trying to
know.
tell you.
Look, that's why your girl Sylvia used God, but she be playing with God though. I ain't gonna be messy. I ain't gonna be messy.
And
But
but
she
you
be
know
playing
what?
with God.
And we see that, but it ain't our place to talk about it because God gonna get her in his own little way. And she
Yep.
knows it. She knows it. When you pray to God, you don't sit up here and read off a prompt. If you were so into God, he'll already be in you. I can quote some scriptures and because it's in me. I was raised like that. It's in me. It's in me. Even if you're trying to change your life, if you're not fasting and doing the things that God told you to do, it ain't gonna work. All that little stuff that you doing behind the scenes, it's not going to work. If you're gonna be for God, you have to be for God all the way around, especially when you're giving shit to people to do for you. God is watching you and he knows your heart. He knows when you're ready, and he know damn well she ain't ready.
Woo. Well, I'm gonna say this because we is gonna talk about that later. I'm not gonna come on too late, but the segment that was supposed to come on last night, which is a new segment called, it was supposed to be called Friday Night Lights, LITES, which is about social lights and celebrity news and gossip. I said I'm gonna dip into it. I'm gonna do one segment a week just to kind of give everybody an update on the stuff that has been happening with celebrities, because a lot of people do be wanting to know. One of the celebrities, of course, this week a lot has been going on with is R. Kelly. So he fits right perfectly in this segment, especially because of the conflicts that's going down or going what is going through and on with his lawyers. So it is some things that I do want to discuss. I'm gonna wait until then because it's a lot of unethical shit going on, and R. Kelly is going to be the one to take the hit for it when he don't even have no control over it. That's the sad part. He's going to be the one that's going to take the hit for this shit and be penalized. I'm hoping and praying that, God stick with him and shelter and cover him, because the stuff that these people is doing, they wrong. They fucking that man case up. Wrong. He has no knowledge of it. Well, I won't say knowledge, meaning direct knowledge to know that it's wrong. And that would be one of the reasons why he was appointed a court-appointed lawyer. He was appointed a court-appointed attorney to make sure that things stay ethically right. So,
Yeah. So what? Okay. So what's different today? What would you want your subscribers to know today that they didn't know yesterday about you? What could make them, believe in who you are? What would you want them to know, sis?
Well, I want them to know that even up until when I opened up my eyes this morning, I still instilled a tad bit of more integrity to what I had, more respect for myself than what I had, because I feel like if I do what I say, then you guys can trust that. Nip things in the bud and then move forward. So I want my subscribers to know that I appreciate them and I thank them, and that I see what's going on, and I be wanting them to help me stay on track. So when you came up, you was doing technically what I've been praying that God do. I just don't know who it's going to be that's going to do it, if that makes sense. Because it may be you. I didn't know it was going to be you or not. It could have been somebody else. It could have been George Girl. It could have been this hot pick. It could have been Misty. It could have been anybody. But today it was you. And for that, I do appreciate it because yet again, I feel like I've had a situation or had an issue. I came live, I talked about it, may have been a little bit shady about it, but I got the message across. And then you came on, and then you also you're running. I can't even get the word out. You reiterated. All right, now you got this off your chest. You nipped it in the bud. Let's continue to move forward. So I just want my people to trust that I will be. That's what I will be doing. Well, not like necessarily responding back to everything, but moving forth with doing what I say I'm gonna do, content wise, and giving y'all things and stuff like that.
Right, because if you believe in God, you believe in everything that He stands for. In faith, we focus on the good we know is present, and when we can't see it, that's what faith is. You just have to believe it and live it. Live your faith out loud, sis. Trust me. If you do that, can't nobody mess with you. Nobody.
Yeah, and that's what I've been
Anything
doing.
someone says about you, it's gonna roll off your shoulders. So they can show pictures of your teeth, they can show pictures of how you look, your size, anything. It won't even matter because your faith is so strong in God. Because trust me, God will take care of your enemies.
Oh yeah, that part I know. I know for a fact that part. So I'm just happy that I got people around me who is willing to support me and understand me and understand where I'm coming from and still rock with me. Like that part, I would give anything. And like you said, I be loud with it. I promise you. I was out loud with asking God for strength to forgive, for where I had hatred in my heart for. I said that out loud. I cried that out loud. I was crying when I made that request. And God did that in a matter of a couple of days.
Yeah,
So,
because a life with faith, it means that hey, I believe. That's it. As long as you believe, that's all that matters. That's it. As long as you believe. If you want to get rid of all the negative shit that's on in your life, you have to turn your shit around and do it differently. If that's what you really want to do, I know sometimes the devil come in and try to fuck you over. Hey, okay, you don't have to entertain it that much. But hey, I understand that you're a work in progress. So therefore, you do have to entertain it. Hey, you do what you got to do, but know who's your leader. Who's going to get you to do that? So therefore, you have to move differently. You have to respond differently because there's a lot of devils in these YouTube streets. I can't even talk. Yeah, but there's a lot of devils around here. A lot of devils who don't even know Jesus, who can't even read you a script, who can't even tell you a scripture out the Bible. These people don't even go to church. They be on here all night. Who can't tell you nothing about God? Who can't tell you nothing? I mean, you do got some Christians on here that will preach the gospel, but they'll be on here and they be doing a whole different story. That's what make the wannabe believers not go to church, because you got these hypocrites out here doing all this dirty shit.
Woo! Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But look, that was one of the things that the lady who called me made a statement about. She said, that's the one thing I can't stand, because that lady will get up and she'll be praying and fasting, and then later on that night, those were her words. She'll turn around and do the total opposite of what she just fucking prayed for and ask forgiveness for. I don't like that. I said, ooh. I said, I don't like when people play with God neither. Don't play with God. You can play with anything else. Shit, you can even play with the devil, but don't play with God at all.
Yeah, because saying that, that makes me not even want to listen to you when I've seen all the dirty things that you've done. And then you on here trying to, do something different. You got to make me a believer, because I'm not believing what you're saying. Because what I'm seeing, you're telling me two different things.
Yep.
So the secret of change is to focus on all of your energy, not on the fighting and the old, but building on the new. That's what I'm trying to say,
Okay. Yep.
The secret of change is focus all of your energy Not
Yes.
on the fighting the old, but on building the new.
Ooh, you better know it. Oh, excuse me. You better know it. You better know it. But I appreciate you, sis. Thank you for coming on and
All righty.
rerouting, because that is what I asked God for, certain changes and to be better.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him I don't know how. He gonna have to send me the pattern. And with the pattern being sent, this is how he sends and sets the pattern up for me.
Yeah.
He sends it as he sees fit. And I appreciate that because I see that.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. I mean, I know you from a different level than everybody else do, so I know your heart. I know that you're a good person, so I know that the things that's going on, that's not who you are. You don't want to be beefing with nobody. That's why you're trying to do things differently. So you do what's best for Brooke, not what's best for everybody else. I don't care what nobody say. And if they can't accept that, then you don't need to be friends with them.
I agree. I agree. I definitely agree. So tonight, hopefully, you and my other sisters um will be in, because we're gonna talk about some of these crazy celebrities with all these kids being made out of wedlock, with all these babies being made without being married. I want to talk about that. Just because you're a millionaire, that don't mean you can go and have a whole bunch of babies at the same damn time.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about that. And that's what we'll be talking about tonight. Hey, Misty, did you want to say something, my love?
Okay, well, I'm gonna drop back down. I'm gonna
Okay.
drop down, and I'll see you later on or whatever. I just felt a reason to just come up here because I felt that in my heart, but I didn't. That's
Because
just what
God
I.
told you to come up here for me. I told you to bring your roses now.
All right, sis. Love
All
you.
right. Nothing more. Hey, Misty.
Hey, Brooke. I was listening to this lady. I forget what her name is, but she seems like she's a very, very intelligent woman, and she's right. You are a very good person, and the people that have the opportunity, like I did, to speak to you offline. You're an excellent person. You're a great mom. You're a good person. You're a good wife. I mean, a lot of that stuff that happened, I don't understand. Yeah, I played a part in some, what we know I played a part in. And, I apologize about that. But I know that this is the Brooke that I know. If you get focused on something like this channel and you keep your mind focused on this channel and that content that you were putting out, especially, I'm not, I guess I'll just use an example. All the corona, all the other type of situations you were putting out. I mean, you are made to do this. You are really good at this. And I just wanted to share that because there are many times that I was, in your live and maybe I was just listening to it because I had to go to sleep or whatever, but you were on some real content. And it was very, it was good. It was very good. And you don't deserve for people to be doing what they're doing, and it's just like she said, it's the devil. But you remember that song? I can't remember who it's by, but it's like when you shut the door and you get home and you hit your knees and it's the God in you. Okay, if you let God shine through you, which I've learned how to do, and I'm learning how to do that even more, then it's going to be noticed. And there's always going to be people that don't like things, but the more that you just keep straight going, and even I've had some things out here going on with me that some people probably haven't liked, and they want me to sit on the bed and cry about my mom and never want to get up and never want to get forward in life, and that kind of stuff will hold you back, which is that's just an example to like some of those people that are haters against you. They're thinking, well, if I get her attention, do this, it's going to hold her back. But don't let anything hold you back, because I know that this channel has been a big, I want to say, dream or an asset thing that you've been working toward making it better. And you can do it. You are very good with people. You talk very well. You know how to put your content together. All it is that you just got to do, and this is just my opinion. All you have to do is get that same brook fire that you've been having. You know, when I say fire, that fire that you get in you when you get ready to put all these things together, and it goes so good. I mean, it really does. So, and you're a wonderful person, a wonderful creator. You bring out a lot of stuff that people don't know. You're very useful, and I feel like, from what I can see, this is the spot that God's put you in for right now.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it, Missy. Yeah,
You're
I've been
welcome.
through a lot, and it has not been um, an easy process. And I've grown a lot. I've blood, sweat, and tears, just like my sister Tori said. You know, she understands.
Yeah.
You understand, hopefully, ma'am, what it do and how these streets can be ran. And my
Oh,
purpose of doing a lot of stuff. I will never sit on this YouTube channel, social media, period, and act like I'm an innocent person. I would never do that. My mouth is deadly, literally. Okay? And I know that in real life. I can cuss somebody out and make them feel like scum of the earth. But I can also build a person up, build a brand. I can also do that. I don't want to tear other Black women down. I'm at a point in my life where I'm ready to do different things. I want to do women empowerment. I don't care a fuck what color you are, white, black, purple. I don't care. I want
we
for
all
all
have
women,
problems, yeah.
and we all have the same problem. But listen,
Mhm.
being white is a skin complexion, not you as a person. I don't care what color the government assigns you to. That's not where I'm at. I'm with women because we all bleed every month. We all grow ass and teeth. We all have ovaries, vaginas. That's something that we all have. Therefore, we are all women. At the end of the day, if you get cut, your blood gonna come out red. That's as if I get cut. My blood is gonna come out red. Therefore, we are the same as in gender. I don't look at color. I'm ready to uplift all. I'm ready to change and do different things and show people how to do different things and move differently because that's where I'm at. I'm maturing by the second. I am maturing by the second, literally. And I
Yes.
appreciate when my sisters do come up and say, Brooke, you better than this. Brooke, you better than this. Because they may think that at the time I'm not listening, but I really am. And I know it's only on my timing. But when it's time for me to be petty, guess what I think about? I think about when they say, Brooke, you better than this. Brooke, you better than this.
And
So
you know it, Brooke. You know that you are. You know what kind of person you are. There is nobody, and I mean, I hate to keep bringing that up, but that is a fine example. There is nobody that would give as much time of their self when I was going through what I was going through, and I know you don't know me outside of YouTube, but but like I'm saying, other than call it, we talked on the phone and things like that, but there were times that I would call you and I would be crying and you would just, you'd be there for me and you're just a really really good person. And how many people do stuff like that? People don't do that stuff all the time. And I'm willing to admit that I made a lot of mistakes, and I think that's the first thing that people, if people can do that, is be willing to say, hey, I made mistakes, I can't change it, I apologize, but let me, move forward or whatever. It's either in different directions, the same direction, whatever, but we just have to be, adults about it, like you said. And everybody's got a dream that they're working on. So if all these people put all this time that they put into whatever dream, their kids, whatever they have going on in their life, they put into that, they wouldn't have time to be, going back and forth with people on YouTube. It's not worth it.
yeah, you're absolutely correct.
Yeah. But
That's why I
I'm
say
gonna go. I
important.
just wanted to say that because I just think that you just need that encouragement, because as soon as you find that little fire that you had in you and you start getting that content back out there, boy, you'll be pulling up them articles on that. computer and doing all kinds of stuff, and we'll be back to learning everything we need to learn about everything.
Yeah. Oh, we
So
starting that tonight, honey. Okay. We are starting
yeah,
that tonight. I'm so
yeah, we'll
excited.
learn about the
Look,
celebrities
I
tonight.
be getting the itis, okay? And if anybody knows anything about the itis, Jesus Christ, I ain't gonna be able to eat before I do a show. But see, it's early. It's only 4:30. So I normally just need about 4 hours. So I'm getting ready to eat.
Yeah,
I'm hard about to eat. So that'll give me 3 to 4 hours to go to sleep and get and get the itis off me. And then I'm gonna be able to go live and do my thing.
right,
Because that's gonna be my, to be honest, my first official live coming back with pushing out content.
right. You're
So
gonna do good.
I appreciate all you guys in reference to get,
I'm gonna
just
jump
being
back
there
down, but
and
I
get,
just wanted to say that to you.
all right.
Okay.
Can y'all hear me? Okay, I don't know which one is what. I think this one is, that one's, watch out. Okay. So um right now I am about to make Carter's plate so he can eat. I have a new way to do greens, y'all. I got a new way to do some greens, y'all. I got a new way to do some greens. I got a new way to do some greens. I got a new way to do some greens. And I'm gonna tell y'all how to do it later. Because I'm gonna do it again just so I can make sure it came out like I need to come out. But I just got finished tasting my greens and they taste freaking good. They taste phenomenal. And no, I stink them. Instead of me boiling them, I steamed them with the turkey necks in it. I mean with the ham hocks in it. They banging. I'm just saying, they banging. So thank y'all for just sticking in through me and getting me back on track. I'm there. I'm ready. I just need to make sure that when shit comes up, and the words of my sister, Toy, before it even get a chance to grow legs, go sit over there. Before it even get a chance to grow legs, yeah, hold it, wait.
I don't
Hold on.
want this.
Excuse me, you're going to eat. That's great. You want to eat it? Let's go. Sit a minute. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, real quick. You want to eat these greens? Here, come on, have a seat. Don't back talk. Put that down. Put that toy down before you drop your food. The toy. Don't touch my belt. Put that down.
It's my belt.
It's not your belt.
It is my belt
Sit
now.
down. Sit down and eat, please. But be careful. Carter, be careful before you drop your stuff. You need to sit at the desk part here, the table. Go ahead. All right, y'all. And said we got you, Brooke. Oh, and thank you. I know y'all. I know y'all got my back. I know y'all got my best interest at heart too. Because if you didn't, then y'all wouldn't tell me when it's time to move forward. Cardi, you want some honey mustard for the chicken? For your sauce? Okay. Well, he's speaking in, what language is that? Spanish? Oh, he's speaking in Spanish. He just told me no in Spanish, and then and told me what it means in Spanish. I don't know. I don't have to. You know what? Y'all thought I was lying. Listen, y'all thought I was lying to y'all when I tell y'all that this little boy is on the 6th. He just told me no in Spanish and then told me what it meant. Okay. I don't even listen here. Lord have mercy. Anyway, like I was saying, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this live. because I need to eat and I need to take a nap. Don't judge me, but I'm getting ready to eat and I'm getting ready to take a nap after I eat because I already know that I'm gonna have the itis with these garlic mashed potatoes and these banging ass greens that taste good. Shout out to my sisters, Niecy Toy, PG. They was telling me how to cook. Was it PG? One of y'all. And they're telling me how to cook my greens because I don't know how to cook fresh greens. I can open up a can. I can open up a can. Listen to me clearly. I can open up a can and I can put it on the stove. That will be my greens. But it's a new day and Brooke is enhancing her cooking skills. Therefore, what Brooke did was Brooke confessed to her sisters that she didn't know how to cook a motherfucking natural green. Okay? So my sisters, they laughed at me for a few minutes and then they told me how to do it. But see, because me and how my brain operate, I said, well, let me think, because I know when I'm steaming, when I steam something, it's a little bit faster than cooking it. So I steamed my ham hocks for about 20 minutes. Then I went and put the greens in it while I was talking to y'all. And voila, the motherfucking greens melted in my mouth when I just tried some. Jesus be the fence. Jesus be the fence. Your girl is not playing. If I'm going to upgrade anything, I'm going to upgrade myself. I'm going to upgrade myself. You understand? If I have to do anything, I'm going to upgrade my shit myself. Let me go and get my greens real quick. And I'm going to let y'all look at my plate real quick. So this is what I'm getting ready to eat real quick. With my greens. They not mushy. They good. Hold on. Let me go ahead and get the green. Now, the only thing is, my husband not going to want to taste them because I cooked them with the pork and not the turkey neck. So he's going to have an issue with that because he don't eat pork. So he's not going to want to taste the greens. So I'll have to get the opinion of the greens from my son because I'll make his plate when he come in. So I will let y'all know how the greens turned out to them. Because to me, I already know it's going to be good. I tasted it already. I even put a little bit of crushed red peppers in it. Only a little bit, not a lot. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So, boy, be quiet. Carter, you need to be quiet, okay? Because you need to do more eating of greens. So, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. All right, y'all. So, look, let me go ahead and show y'all this real quick so I can sit down and eat. Sit down and eat my food. All right. Hold on. Shit. Okay. Woo-wee! Is y'all ready? Hold on. Yes. Now, look at that crunch. That's crunch. That's my mashed potatoes and gravy. And those are my greens, honey. They are good. These are kale mixed with collard. They are good. And that's my crispy chicken. Now, I'm going to tell you this. I cook these greens. I mean, not greens. That chicken, I use this. Which I probably won't use that. I'll probably just use regular mustard going forward. But that's what I used. So, boom. Y'all know I don't eat nothing hot at all. So, yeah. So I put a little bit in there just to give it a little bit of kick. A little bit of kickback. So, I think I can end it from my phone. Okay, and I love you, my love. I will be back live, you guys. When I go back live, I will be putting on my live the celebrities to whom I will be discussing. It'll be on the or in the thumbnail. Sorry. So that's who I will be putting in the thumbnail. Give me about 4 hours because I'm about to drink me a sip of wine while I eat my food. Is my charger right there? I gotta get my charger. While I eat real quick and get full because just like how my mama used to do back in the day, if your mama cook food and you don't eat it, guess what? You gonna starve until your mama decides to cook again. Therefore, that's what I'm on. So the only person that applies to, be honest, is Carter because he's so finicky with eating. His eating, he is just finicky, and I hate it. Jason, I did not have that problem with. Jason eats any and everything. It doesn't even matter. I can cook my ass off. Jason will eat all the food. Doesn't even matter. But he will tell me. He will tell me. Let me see. Hope to see you tonight at 11:30. Girl, you will. If you want, Diva, go ahead and drop your excuse me. Stop. Can you go get my phone holder? I left it in there. Diva, drop if you've already made the link. If you've already made the link, Diva, go ahead and drop the link in the chat. For your live tonight, if you've already made it. If not, then I'll go ahead and share it out when I see you. When I see you have created it, thank you. When I see you have created it, I'll go ahead and share it out. So I'm about to enjoy the rest of my Saturday. I'm going to go ahead and enjoy the rest of my Saturday and enjoy the rest of my Saturday. And I'll see you guys later on to this evening. I already know I'm gonna see y'all later. I already know I'm gonna take a nap after this. That's known. I already know that. All right, you guys. Oh my God, them greens taste just so good. Carly don't know what he's missing out on. And then these garlic, Jesus Christ. I don't be quiet.
I'm eating it anyway.
I know you gonna eat. How if it's nasty? Why you eating anyway? That's he lying. Talking about something is nasty. He's talking about something I'm gonna eat it anyway. Hell no. If you ain't like them, you ain't gonna eat them. Cut it out. They must be good.
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead real quick, Diva, before I end the live and drop the link for your video for tonight. I'll be on before that, so I'll make sure that I'll be in there. Hopefully, I'll be on before that. All right.
This is so good.
This is so good.
So good.
See, look.
This is so good.
That's like them, girl.
The juicy taste.
This is so good. And I'm not telling him to say that, okay? He's saying, yeah, I know he will try anything to embarrass his mama.
I am so, you know what? I'm going to eat all my food because I'm not begging my mama to make anything else.
Lord have mercy. I'll show you how to find it later, Diva. Lord have mercy. You would have to just put your channel name in the search engine and then hit search. That's where it would be. You can find it that way. But I'm eating. Why do
I get a bowl? Why do I get a bowl?
Because you don't eat a lot of food.
We got the same goddamn thing.
Look, y'all. There she go. I was waiting for Diva to do that. All right, so Diva.
God damn it.
Hey, Carter, please don't. Because you really gotta get it. Right now. Don't say another word.
Why?
Click on Diva the Divine Light platform. I mean the thing, and then I will be. I'm about to get up over here, y'all. I'll be over there. I'm gonna take a nap, and when I wake up, I'll be on later on. All right. I'll see y'all later on. Hey, Agnes. Hey, bro. Hey, King. Agnes in the building. Thank you. Mm. Jesus Christ. Woo. This food is so good. Oh, Lord. Well, I'm about to get up off of here so he can finish weighing his stuff out so he can get me sleep by the time. Hey, Victoria, I'm gonna whip his ass. Watch. I don't even care. If anybody record that, me saying I'm gonna whip his ass because he know better than that. I'm gonna get a box.
Mom, look.
Crazy so.
Look. I'm stuck in the taste of it.
Yeah. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Bye.